Marshall remained undefeated in Sun Belt play after surviving a second-half comeback against Coastal Carolina. The Thundering Herd now return from a bye week with a 4-2 overall record and a 2-0 conference record. Starting quarterback Carlos Del Rio-Wilson's health remains a major concern after injuries forced him out during consecutive games. Now Marshall hosts South Alabama, looking to improve to 3-0 in the Sun Belt and continue building toward a conference championship. Welcome to Gamer Ability, Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 27 Marshall Dynasty video. And today, we're in Week 8 of the 2026 season, and the Marshall Thundering Herd are back at home with a 4-2 record facing off against South Alabama. South Alabama is sitting with a 3-3 record. We are undefeated in the conference. They're sitting at 1-1 in the Sun Belt. Now, it's supposed to be a rain game, it says, 30% chance. So this is going to be a fun dynamic weather battle here. Now, the two key players from last week for us, it's our running back, Marquis Boston. He's been playing phenomenal football. Got to give a lot of credit to our offensive line, though. On the other side, you have a receiver, Anthony Eager, who's had a very good year, and he's coming off a 2-touchdown performance in their last game. So taking a look at the two offenses by the numbers, they have more yards per game, but we are very close. We are better at rushing just barely. But as you can see, these are two very good offenses. Now, looking at the two defenses, well, yeah, these are two defenses who are struggling. We're doing pretty good with yards per game, rushing and passing. But yeah, we've averaged 30 points a game. That's not ideal. And keep in mind, we had a 28-7 lead going into halftime last week against Coastal Carolina. They almost came back and won that game. We held on for the victory. But our defense has got to play a complete game today. Now, our quarterback, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, has been playing great football, but he's had injuries in back-to-back games. Now, our backup, Zion Turner, has played great football, but this week, due to a lot of wear and tear on Carlos Del Rio, we've got to do a keep fresh auto sub rotation for quarterbacks. It's very rare to have to do that, but Carlos might not be able to finish this season, and he also might get a long-term injury if we're not careful. Have to be careful today against South Alabama to avoid that long-term injury. Now, today, we're going to be starting with the top stories, taking a look at the updated top 25, then diving into this Week 8 matchup. The game start timestamp is right at the bottom of the screen, or you can find all the timestamps in the video description. So feel free to jump ahead if you want to go ahead and do that. And if you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and it keeps this series going. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series here on the channel, so you like this series, check out the other ones as well. Without further ado, let's dive right into the top stories here. Starting with the Heisman watch, Reed from Texas A&M is leading the way with 1,700 passing yards already. He's having a great season. Johnson, McIntyre, and Maava make out the top four there. Now, there's not a lot of top stories, but Colorado upset Utah in Colorado last week. Oh boy, what a huge win. Utah has been having a great season. As you can see, they were 8th in the nation. We'll see where they drop after that loss, though. Next up, the player of the week was Devin Hyatt with 10 catches, 152 yards, and 3 reception touchdowns for Miami of Ohio. Love to see that. That's pretty awesome. So let's see how the top stories shake up after that Utah loss. So Utah dropped to 18 with that huge upset. But right now, Ohio State is number 1, Oregon, Miami, Oklahoma, BYU, Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Indiana, Michigan, Texas A&M, USC, and Texas. The final team to sneak into the top 25 is Duke. Now, do have to point out that if we would have took down Notre Dame, they have a 6-1 record and they're 7. If we would have won that game, you could argue that Marshall could be in this top 25, right? I don't even think you'd have to argue it because we almost beat Penn State, who was ranked week 1. If we would have took down Notre Dame in that close game, you could very well see the Thundering Herd in that spot. Now, as far as conference standings right now, App State is number 1. We are number 2, but as you can see, both of those two teams are the only 2 undefeated teams here in the Sun Belt. So all we got to do is stay undefeated, right? Yeah, like that's easy, right? Now, we do have a very favorable schedule, but I would love to see Marshall and App State in the Sun Belt Championship, right? Which I believe the way the Sun Belt does it, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the winner of the East versus the winner of the West, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it's done in the Sun Belt. You all can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, there's actually East and West still in the Sun Belt, and I believe it's the top of the. So wait, that means we can't play App State in the Sun Belt Championship, right? Okay, so that means that we better beat App State. Yeah, that's what that means. We got to win against App State because we lose the tiebreak right now. Okay, so it'd be App State against Arkansas State right now. Okay, well, we better win out. Simple as that. Listen, our goal is to win the Sun Belt. So let's go play some football. Week 8, 2026, Marshall Thundering Herd at home against South Alabama.
This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline.
Listen, we got to play good focused football today. I changed my mind on the auto subs because I thought, when does changing quarterbacks in and out ever work? It never does. So if we need to make a sub, we will put in Zion Turner. But Carlos Del Rio is going to be the quarterback. We're not going to mix and match.
Right at the 20-yard line, good coverage there. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And this guy has developed quite nicely as a security blanket.
Why not an option to start the play? Now, let's try not to take hits as Carlos Del Rio, but
three tight ends in the formation.
We're still going to run the option.
On the option.
And listen, this South Alabama team is tough. So if you watched my College Football 25 series, the Dynasty with my Kentucky Wildcats, well, we played South Alabama, I think it was the final season, and they shocked the world. We ended up winning, but still, they almost won. You don't mess with South Alabama.
You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be.
If you don't give them respect, well, they will earn it quick.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And is that a 30% chance of rain? It would be cool if we see some rain.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
But also, I just hope it stays clear. Yeah, that wide receiver off tackle is not open whatsoever.
Back to pass.
Payne.
Makes
good play.
It's Payne.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down.
See, I'm very tempted to put in Zion here just to run it straight up the middle. But no.
3rd and short from the 45.
That's wide open. Good play. Way to get down.
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak.
Wait, this is wide open.
This team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why.
Okay, number 3 got off the block and went to block somebody else. If he held that a second, that's a touchdown. Or maybe he was block shed. I don't know, but he stays on it a little bit longer. That's a touchdown.
Off play action on 1st down.
That is perfection. Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, baby.
Thundering Herd made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Yeah, he's one of our best offensive players, but like our quarterback, does not have a high toughness, and they get injured pretty often. But what a play. Okay, that's a great start, a dream start here.
Extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive.
Look at these fans fired up. The Herd.
40 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins.
You know, that spot back there, like in our end zone where we just scored, like the building with the, like where the students can be like on the field or up top. Is that the student section? I know there's a student section by the bend, it looks like. But like, how do you sit there or stand there? Marshall fans, can you let me know? Because that would be an awesome place to watch the game from. Like, do you pay for those tickets? Are those student tickets? I'm pretty sure that's a student section right behind the Thundering Herd there. At the back. So watching the game from that balcony would be sick.
They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And they've got a lot of talent on offense. Both teams are 69 overall, and they've got a quarterback who can run.
After picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. And the Jaguars want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back.
How does he catch that? What a catch. Yeah, they only got 3 yards, but that's a great catch.
Good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips.
That was a good read by the running back, but honestly, I think outside might have been a touchdown.
The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. Turning it on.
I mean, this South Alabama offensive line looks like the best line in the country. Their line looks better than Notre Dame's that we played earlier this year. No, that's not true. I don't even think we pressured their quarterback once. We didn't stop them on one drive, I don't think, that entire game. Yeah, we almost won, but this line looks like better than Penn State's did.
Pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Davenport.
Good hit, but he caught it.
A quick tackle made, but he's got
it was good coverage, really.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here we go, ready.
You know, our defense has had great starts to games. First half, we just haven't had a complete game in a while, or ever. He missed that by a mile. He was open. Yeah, he was wide open.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Yes! What a play! Oh no, an injury. Oh no, Williams is down.
But there is a man down on the play.
I'm going cover 4.
Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough.
This is not an easy field goal either, if they don't get any yards here. Yes!
Too much on that one, just out of his
block the kick and take it to the house.
Defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass.
That's a good kick.
So I can have more success.
Listen, our fans are not loud tonight. Like, I can barely hear that we have fans in the stadium. Wake up.
That's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but
Williams has a bruised knee. He'll return. He's fine.
Field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I can't wait till we can sell out this stadium, right? But we've got to earn the fans. Simple as that. Got to win the fans back.
Move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the
we'll win them back.
20.
I like a motion escort PA slide. Sounds fancy, but we're probably just going to throw it to Norton.
Off the play fake on first down.
Or right there. What a route. Yeah, Carlos is having a great game. But we can't let him get hit. Like, that's not going to stop me from running options, because it's the way we play. But just try not to get hit.
He's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming in.
He got hit all right there. That's not good. Oh, offensive lineman down.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up.
I hope Carlos is okay, because he took an absolute shot right there.
Got 3 on first down.
Yeah, he's fine. Wait, watch Payne. They might blitz the middle linebacker. Yep, they did.
Finds his tight end.
Good read.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first
Ankle
down.
bruise, he'll be fine. A player who had a knee bruise on defense, ankle bruise there on offense. It's a physical sport, though.
Offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
That's what you do as a running back. You never stop moving your legs. Boston never stopped and just ran them over. That was sick.
We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
We are lucky. We are lucky. Clearly, I misread that. It wasn't the greatest throw, but it was a terrible decision.
First down, he might have thought the defense was going to be.
Yeah, I got confused.
That time, but
Yeah,
they were in zone.
but it
They
was.
fooled him and just didn't seem
Wait,
like he had
Payne
his
straight up
eyes
the
in
middle.
right place, was
Or
forcing that ball to his
that's
intended target.
no, that's
The
not what I
window
want.
way too small.
Yeah, there.
The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And that one's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback.
It looked open.
Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal
Okay,
range.
watch Meadows, but also Payne might be
Cannot
open.
take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now.
Okay, let's take the
If
points.
it's not there, throw this thing away because
I missed a
we've got
couple
chance
open
to at
receivers
least get
there,
3
but just
points.
didn't have a lot of time.
They'll try to salvage
That
a
is
field
moving
goal
very
on this
fast.
drive. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try.
If you're new here,
Right down the boulevard. It's
there's
good.
about a 25% chance that I'm going to make a kick. Yeah, 25% to make it. Yeah. I am not known for my kicking. That was good, though.
That I can trust this guy.
That's, right there, back behind there. That's what I'm talking about. Like, can you pay to, like, sit down there? Not sit down there, stand and, like, sit on that balcony? Or is that, like, is that only students? Like, how do you get to stand there? Because that looks amazing.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Not a whole lot of room to operate.
Like, it's
on
just
that
such a
return as
cool
the coverage
environment.
unit
Like, to
was
be able
there
to
and
stand
ready.
there and, like, watch the game.
Play of this drive comes from the
I don't know. I guess it'd be
13-yard
hard to
line.
see when it gets to the other side, but it'd be electric when it's coming back your way.
It's Phillips. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing.
I mean,
to
I
the
assume
run.
that's their locker room,
Commit
right?
To the run like this, obviously.
And I said, what building is that? That has to be like the athletic facilities, like the locker room. And that's probably where that's where we run out in the entrance, isn't it?
It's just a short game.
I never pay attention to what it shows in the background, but it has to be that. When head coach Ryan Gamer sometimes leads the team out, I guess I've never paid attention. That has to be the locker room, though. And probably weight room and all of that. So my guess is there's probably students who can actually watch from there.
Wants to throw. It's Davenport.
What a play! Blitzing a quarterback, he made the hit.
9-yard line.
Got the stop. Come on.
Defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length.
That's a beautiful
he's got
play.
Flexibility, he put it all on display on that sack.
Take it to the house.
He'll field the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
So our offensive lineman is back in, but it showed red wear and tear. That's not good.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Good
I
coverage.
think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though,
Oh,
this drive,
no.
it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in
You
your
think
favor.
Carlos is okay after that one? That might have been, I can't talk. That might have been the biggest hit we've seen this year.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out
A
in
lot
front
of
him.
green
If he just
grass.
holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown.
If the
He's
South
definitely going to be
Alabama
able to
player
at least
destroyed
get
us as
positive
green
yards.
grass, I
think that's
guess.
a play on the option
What?
the quarterback would like to have back.
The commentator's not watching the same game, is he?
Pass to the tight end. He's
It's
gonna
okay.
come up about
We're in go for it
5
range,
yards
definitely,
short
around
on
the middle of the
play
field.
gain.
I'm going for it.
And it's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space.
I don't want to talk about it.
Run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the
I know many of you know what
no
happens.
space,
I haven't hit the
nowhere to
button.
go,
I haven't hit the
forcing
wrong
a
button
fourth down.
too much in this series so far, which is a shock.
Play fake on first down.
But that would have been an easy first down.
Completion on the out route.
And I just can't
Great
believe it.
job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know that sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting to it.
I figured that would happen more this year, being on PS5, but
Great job catching it.
it locked me into an animation to tackle the running back. I wasn't going after the running back. I was going to crush the quarterback.
New set of downs after the completion.
That was odd, or maybe it was like a block that it locked me into.
To throw. It's
Maybe he like picked us up on a block. Our line is getting embarrassed right now.
They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big
Our
pickup
line
on
played
that
great
one.
last game.
And the Jaguars come to the
Today,
line with
we
their
do not
first
look
set
like
of
the same
downs.
line. Like, imagine watching the game from right back there.
It's Phillips.
Like, in moments like this, obviously they're not too loud. They're not going wild right now. But I hope on game day in real life they do.
Have to be great tackles, and I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
I don't even know what to say.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Phillips. No
We might be looking for an entire new defense next year in the transfer portal.
2nd and goal. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
He almost jumped in front and picked it. What a throw.
Exclamation point on that drive.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
We got ourselves a ball game. Simple as that.
And he tacked on the extra point. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they
Listen,
capped the
football's
drive with a
tough, and our
4-yard
defense is
touchdown
not
catch.
locked in right now. Their offensive line is just
Here
dominating.
he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more
Probably should have let
running
that go,
room and
but-
none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on.
Good run by Meadows there.
And they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep
I
that
mean,
momentum going.
Carlos
as
Del
they get
Rio
closer
seems
to
like
the
he's
end.
still in
I
good
agree.
shape.
I
Get
do
down.
like their mindset, though, and I think they need to
Good play.
continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. This time he wants to throw.
Wrong button.
To the wide
You
out.
can't make this
And they
stuff
can't
up.
make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm
He
going
was-
here in the first half. We just haven't
He was
seen
open
it
for a
in the past
touchdown,
game.
I
That
think.
was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside
We got
the
to
pocket.
get back to
Nobody's
running
open, so
more.
throw the ball.
1,000%. We had a good run there and then threw a couple times in a row, and that's not our identity right now.
He's gonna have to
I
throw
tried
for
to
it.
throw that to the running
Just
back
too
wide
much
open.
heat that time, and they knock him
He just
down
took a
at the
shot.
31. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep.
Get a good bounce. Oh, he's going to grab it. Okay. Smart.
He'll try to
Good
make
hit.
some traffic.
What a punt.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the
And he
return
punted
man
that a
on the ground.
mile.
The Jaguars offense ready to start
Come on,
this
team.
drive.
We've
They
got to
evened
do
things
better.
up the last time they had him, the defense helped them
That
out
was a
and
really
chance
rough
to go
offensive
on top
drive.
with this drive. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space.
You can't make this stuff up.
The 20. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, South Alabama.
That was some of the best blocking you could ever imagine. You see that lead offensive lineman going downfield? He destroyed our safety.
Explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy.
It's a great run.
So much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Look at, I mean, he cut perfect to let his blocker get there and make the play. That is textbook running.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This is just heartbreaking, you know, like.
For the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down.
Good job.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's open.
Got his man.
Big time play. We got plenty of time. No need to panic.
Short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Wide open. Okay, we're running great routes right now. Come on. We're in sync. 2-minute warning.
With another 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
That was perfect timing. Had to wait for that perfect window in between the zones. I mean, we're in such a good throwing rhythm. I think I'm going to throw. No. Let's be smart. It's going inside zone.
This offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead.
That's perfection. Look at our line go. Come on.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
What a game, everybody. What a game. We needed that drive bad.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? We need to stop them. Let's go tied into the half or maybe get another score. You never know.
Time to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Phillips.
He blocked our middle linebacker right into him. Good play by Pill there.
Hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
Wait, we're in a terrible play. What am I doing?
And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Yes! What a play! We should probably be in a different play, though. Maybe cover 3 sky? I don't know. Make the play. Come on, Ward. Get off the block! How is that not holding, though? Did you all see him? He was all over me. I actually don't think it was holding. I think it was just good blocking.
The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Because his arms never went up. He just threw us down. Pick that off. He did a weird animation. He went to swat it instead of picking it.
The offense likes to be aggressive. They like to take shots. That won't be the last time they try one of these 50-50 type balls down the boundary. Defense better be ready.
Trying to escape and get
I mean, this looks like a different defensive line today, but you got to give credit to South Alabama. Their offensive line is dominating.
try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone.
I told him to emphasize pass and to play deep. I thought I told him to play deep, but I don't know.
Have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Phillips. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
That big play should have never happened. Our secondary, I tell you, it needs so much work. We need so many new cornerbacks. Maybe we get them in the transfer portal next year. I don't know.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And
no rain. There's a 30% chance, still no rain, so.
On the run from inside his own 5.
I was thinking maybe we take it to the house.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at
Am
the
I
21.
crazy to run like a screen to Boston? I don't think that's
crazy. The way
crazy.
this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Boston's so dynamic.
How much pressure that puts on the offense, Jesse? Like,
get out of bounds. Come out.
I gotta score, and every possession matters so much.
It worked.
What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
7 seconds left. The question is, do we just take a shot, or do we try to get in field goal range and somehow call a quick timeout?
Over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
I think that's the play.
He's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field.
There it is. Timeout.
Finding his open guy.
Now, can I make this? That's the question.
15 yards there.
55-yarder.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team.
There ain't no way. One time. What a kick! What? Our kicker wants to win. What a way to finish the half. I'll see you in the second.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Okay, well, it looks like the halftime show is bugged. Yeah, it's bugged, all right. So it didn't show anything, but what a way to finish the first half. Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, that's how you run a drive right there. Great route by the receivers, good time management, believe it or not. And yeah, 24-20. What a game. This is awesome. South Alabama is playing so tough right now. I just don't know how we stop them.
It's Jenkins.
Their line is dominating. So, should we try blitzing?
What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Coach Applewhite told me coming out of the locker room at the half. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant.
I was ready to crush the quarterback.
To start the third. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Davenport.
Yeah, I'm trying 5 down linemen, right? I mean, so far, you can't argue the results.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Using his leg.
That's holding.
That one could really put this drive into high.
Okay, no. I know they don't call a lot of holding in this game. You can't make this stuff up. That's me, right? That's me. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. That is the easiest holding call. The ref is staring at him. I read that beautifully. If he doesn't hold, we easily make the play. Okay. Okay, refs, I see how it is. Home field advantage, not for the refs today. Jerry's about to get on the field. The assistant coach have a long talk with those refs. Good hit.
This time they stop him behind the line.
I'm going to keep doing 5 down linemen. We're just going to send an extra man every play.
Now with a long way to go to
We're not going to disguise it. Going all in.
out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And they said, I'm still going to run on you.
Much running room, a short gain on the play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What a play! Number 8. Quarterback throws that too high, but still a great play to knock it down. Oh boy, this is stressful, everybody. It's working. 5 down linemen. It's our secret weapon against South Alabama.
Instead, it will be a touchback. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out.
I mean, the thinking is our secondary can't guard them anyway, so we've got to get pressure on them. That's the only way we win.
First down and sets them up beautifully here. Marshall might try to catch this defense thinking run here on 2nd and inches.
Good play.
For a fresh set of downs, he gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run the option.
I did not mean to do that.
Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, South Alabama. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that,
in my mind, I kept it.
Defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
But in all actuality, that's a word, right? I pitched it.
This is another thing to know what to do.
My index finger had a mind of his own there. Right? It said, I'm hitting the button, Ryan, no matter what. No matter what the brain tells me, I'm hitting the button.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just
that is heartbreaking. I mean, listen. Plenty of time left. Get a score, get right back where we were.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short.
Not the start of the second half we wanted to have. Offensively, defensively looked good.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive line.
Yo, we've never had an option pick six. A fumble pitch, an intercepted pitch. I think just counts as a fumble recovery. I'm pretty sure.
They may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended
great play.
was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella.
I like the jet pass here, actually.
Wait for him to come
Wait,
open.
this could be wide open.
Finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Better cut that up.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play.
I mean, they read that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I don't like a play action here.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Why do we have 2 offensive linemen just standing there? Did you all see that? Our team acts like we're playing away right now. That pick six did not help.
My adjustment. First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me. Not that guy.
Who's going to make a play?
Off the edge is killing me.
He's wide open. What a play!
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A
I could hear you all yelling through the screen there. Thank you.
Timeout, that's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with.
Look at that speed. Come on, Boston. That's huge.
Touchdown, Marshall!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
This game is so important for the conference. Like, the way it's looking in the Sun Belt right now, whoever loses one game is not going to make it to the championship, right? So we know what we got to do. We got to win out.
Conversion and try to crawl within 3. The snap sets up the throw. Intercepted.
It doesn't matter, does it? Well, they can technically get points on it, but it really doesn't matter. As long as you stop them from going 100 yards.
Nothing easy down here for
but we didn't need that.
The interception was just gravy.
Didn't need it, but it would have helped.
It's Jenkins.
Why is Barbie on the kick? Why is Barbie on the kickoff team? Doesn't make any sense.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now.
You have to be kidding me. Maybe we go 2-5. I don't like a 2-5.
Man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like let's
just go 4-3.
And he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Ward just fell down before the play. Did you see that?
Grabbed over the middle. It's Woods.
We've got to stop them here. Our defense is having problems every single game, though. It doesn't matter who we play. And South Alabama came ready to play today.
Looking for space. It's Phillips.
I mean, we had that play.
7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that.
I'm going to try to be the middle linebacker here, see if I can make a read.
Looking to fire. With the catch.
I was ready in the middle for that pick. He made a great read.
And they are threatening. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Phillips.
Good job.
Gets it inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I tell you, we've had so many good games already in this series. Every game has been good.
Might have a chance.
And here's another one.
Determined run gets it down to the 12.
Would have probably been a lot different without that,
defense, man, because obviously
you know,
when you're trailing,
the play we don't talk about.
Sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back to back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste
Good
time,
pressure.
try to get their offense
If only that was a fumble.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Motion from the wide.
Jet sweep, maybe? Quarterback keeper. Yes! Read that beautifully.
He was driving his way and gets it down.
Read you like a book, quarterback.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. The play action fake. He's got the tight end.
Yes! That is a huge hold there. Bruised shoulder, he's fine. Got to play tough.
Get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Oh, I thought there was a penalty. If we block this kick and take it back for a touchdown, it changes everything. I'm going to try to time it. What a game. Stressful game, but honestly, they all are.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody
get those
stepping up
one-times
to make
ready.
a play, and you might as well start here in the
Block this kick.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kick kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's goal!
Good kick. Is the band allowed to play when their kicker is kicking? Is that legal?
Kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here.
It seems like you wouldn't be allowed to do that, but
on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The
we got time. We got plenty of time. We can run, we can throw, we can do whatever we want. Just don't throw it to the other team.
The run inside.
What about Carlos Del Rio played a full game? He's played a good game too.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down.
That is beautiful. What a throw.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. On the move.
That was a great read by 22. He shed the block very nicely.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times
I'm not going to give up on the option. Actually, that's not open.
Defensive linemen to try to move them out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good read, but I feel like somebody missed an assignment there to the right. I feel like there's a little bit of a miscommunication there.
Trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Beautiful.
And they'll pick up the first down.
He didn't run the right route, though. He was supposed to run an angle route, but he never did the angle. So I just threw it to him anyways.
You get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This is why you get paid the big bucks is very true for college football now. It didn't used to be that way, right? But now it is very true. Good play. Carlos Del Rio-Wilson is on fire today. He hasn't been taking many hits. Been smart not taking hits with him. So that's probably why. But there you go.
Just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Hit as he throws.
Catch the football.
Didn't look the thing all the way in.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker.
Listen, Carlos Del Rio can't do it all, team.
Whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for them.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
What? What a catch! Good throw, but what a catch! That's how you fight for a football. Are you kidding me? Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Saw the one-on-one. I'm like, he can make it. And yes, he did. Carlos threw that beautifully.
Significant moment for this offense. Down 8, 1st and goal, needing a touchdown.
Come on. Let's get this 2 and tie the game.
6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. He's looking to throw.
He's open. Yes! Tie game.
We are tied here in the 4th. 75 yards on the touchdown drive.
How many instant classics have we had so far in this dynasty? I feel like there's been 4. Maybe, I don't know, there might have been. Yeah, I think 4 is accurate. Penn State, Notre Dame. This game's looking like it. There's one other one. We got to stay in a 4-3 against them. Probably.
Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. A collision.
Yeah, I was the left edge rusher, and we got basically tackled.
That's a really good job.
It was a good block. It was a pancake block.
Getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Fighting
Good
off
play.
the defender. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Now they're going to
Well,
throw.
he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Ball's at the 29. Defense
Who's gonna get the
pace
ball?
getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout.
Yes! Turned into him. Put the hit stick on him. Come on. What a big-time hit.
Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field.
And it was a clean hit, too. It wasn't helmet to helmet or anything like that. It wasn't targeting. Just a good, clean hit. Never know when you hit the hit stick, but they don't call targeting in the games.
The solid return there.
Probably a good thing, right? Be very annoying.
Sets up this offense nicely.
Okay, 34-34, 4:20 left. Make a play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boston.
Ooh.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
We are not running an option.
Pick up on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And they'll stop him just
I
short of the
do
first
not
down,
agree
just
with that.
Inches away from moving the stick.
At all. I think that's a first down. Look, the ball is over the line. Quarterback sneaks are so hard now. I'm not going to do them. If you're bad at kicking, you should not do quarterback sneaks.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Looking downfield on first down.
Beautiful read. Good audible at the line of scrimmage from Carlos there.
Good solid pickup on that play. The Thundering Herd to the line facing a 2nd and short. From the gun,
When Carlos doesn't get hit, he's unstoppable. When he doesn't have that wear and tear that he's had all season, but a lot of that you could call as carelessness. That's a word. Words are tough, everybody, tonight. Carelessness, that is a word. Carelessness from me, not him, right? Me and my decision making. Let's just play football, right? This is not grammar ability, right? You don't learn words from me. If you do, well, don't tell your English professors or right your friends that are good at English. You're like, oh no, I learned everything from Ryan Gamer there on gamer ability. Oh, is he good at grammar? Yeah, he's really good. You should watch him.
Try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
That's wide open. That is perfection. Stay in bounds.
Now he's got it all the way down.
Run the clock.
21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's
Problem
super
is,
important that your
this
quarterback
game might come
really
down to my
use his
field goal
eyes.
kicking.
Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing
That's a big
what's
problem.
coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he
They're
can
blitzing.
catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take
I
off.
tell you, Carlos is on fire. Are you kidding me?
And he got 2 of those on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
The game plan here. We had the game won by a field goal. The game plan, first off, is coach adjustments to hold on to the football. Second off, do not score.
Marshall looking for the
Do not score on this play.
first and goal.
You get down, even if you're about to score, you get down.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Yep.
He bullies his
Make
way
them make their
all the way
timeout.
down to the 5-yard line.
And now we got a
Stop the
decision to
clock
make.
On defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Picked up some
This-
of what
why
they
is our
needed
third
on
string
first
running back
down.
in?
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He
And you let
works
the
his
time
way
run.
all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
So we do one more run play.
But now it's 3rd and goal.
If we score, we score. It's going to be tough for them to come back. If we don't score, we kick the field goal and win the game with no time remaining. And yes, I'm going to make it. We're going to get to the middle of the field here. Why is Boston not in the game?
I'll try to power it in.
Why is Boston not in the game? I don't understand. Okay.
Time for this defense.
What?
They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime.
Why is there a
Guys,
runoff?
Let's play some more. Headed
When-
to overtime.
And this just
Why is there a
feels
runoff
right.
there?
Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe
Why is
one
there a
possession
runoff
each.
there?
Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so
Our
here
first
we go in
overtime game, but
and
you
just
have to be
refresh
kidding me.
everyone's
Why would I think there would be a
Alternating
runoff there?
possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
I
And
thought
it's
the
so nice
runoff
to be
is
on
only,
defense first, just to set
like,
the tone,
why would there
to
be a runoff
understand
at the end
what
of the
you need.
game?
Try to hold them to
Was
the
it
field goal. The
acting like
offense
I was
knows
gonna-
They can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you gotta
What?
do your best.
Yeah, and I
Who
love
would
the
think
new
there'd be a
rules, too,
runoff
because
there?
in
It's
the
just
third
I was going to get in
overtime
field goal
possession, it
formation
goes
and
to
call a timeout.
alternating 2-point
And then I saw
plays.
it go down to
Back and
1. I tried to
forth.
call a timeout. It
Who's
wouldn't
got
let me.
anything left in the tank here in OT?
You can't make this stuff up. If we lose this game because of that, I've never seen that before. I guess I should have just waited in the huddle. Why would I think the runoff would happen? Usually it doesn't trigger at the end like that.
Finds a little bit of
I've never had that happen
down to
before.
the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one.
Okay.
They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Big pickup on the ground here to keep
I
this
am
drive
in
moving
shock
to
right
get them
now,
a first
but
down.
let's win the game.
And the Jaguars will start
Make a
us
big
up
time
here in
stop.
overtime.
Intercept this, take it to the house, win the game.
Back to throw, it's Davenport. He's got it on the run.
Good hit.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Finds his big
Good
target.
hit.
That completion will take
This
it
is a
inside the
massive,
40.
massive
The offense
play.
is threatening. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Incredible.
Connection, and the
They're going to kick the field goal, yeah, as they should.
Enforcing the incompletion. So they'll send out the field goal team to
It's
try
not
to
a
take the
gimme,
lead
though.
here in
Not from over
overtime.
here. He made it. Okay, touchdown wins the game. We should have won the game anyways. I've never seen the runoff in that situation. If I knew that was a thing, I would have just called a timeout. I would have waited and called the timeout. That is insane.
Down by a field goal and a
Win the
touchdown
football
will
game.
win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Hand off from the gun.
Good run, Barbie.
After a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Right now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what am I?
Yeah, we're
plays
thinking
that I
touchdown.
can
We're
go
winning
to
this game.
now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
What a play! Look at Turner go! What? First, what a catch! Got right off the defender in a beautiful move there.
Well, you're trailing into game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong.
Where
run. He's
is
able to break a
Boston?
tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Barbie says we don't need him. I got you, coach. Good run.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to march in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, he got his world rocked upside down on that one.
I love the run game down here. I love being able to give
That was a great play by the defensive tackle. I thought it was a walk-in. But where is Boston?
Giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So I love the big fella getting the football.
Wide open! Burner! Come on! We've done it! We've won the game!
Love the decision-making by the
Let's go, baby!
Go-to receiver in that situation of the game. The defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Turner Bradshaw was so clutch today in overtime. Are you kidding me? Incredible win. Should not have been in overtime, but it was.
To sum up this game succinctly, that was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
I am wore out, right? I don't even know what to say besides the Thundering Herd did it. Should we have won in regulation? Yes. Listen, I played Call. I've been. How many series have we done on the channel? I've never seen the clock run out at the end of the game like that. The runoff I know happens on every play, but I've never seen it happen in that situation. Maybe I've just never been in that situation. I don't know. But you got to be kidding me, right? 40-37. South Alabama is so tough. I tell you, that team is fantastic. 511 yards for us. They had 388. They had 231 yards rushing. We had 118. We had 393 passing. Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, everybody. They had 157. We shut them down, but honestly, they didn't throw very much. But yeah, that was a great game. Oh boy, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson. 25 for 33, 195 rating, 393 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's his best game. He is amazing when he's healthy, when he doesn't have wear and tear, when he's not getting hit every play. But that was a big thing that game I was trying to do, protect him. What happened to Boston? Why in the world did he leave the game? He only had 13 carries, 65 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's amazing. Why was he gone? Meadows was getting crushed out there. And then receiving, what about Turner Bradshaw, everybody? He had his breakout game. I mean, he was clutch the entire game, but that overtime, he was on fire. 85 yards and a touchdown. Payne had a touchdown as well. Just a great game all around for all the Thundering Herds receivers. They played amazing. Oh boy, defense though, this was rough. I mean, we had 3 sacks. It didn't feel like that, so we'll take it. But defense was rough, clearly. I mean, they scored 37 points. So, yeah, I don't think defense was good. So I'm going to go through the highlights, but don't go away. We have recruiting. We'll do the weekly advance, see if we lock in any new recruits. But what a game this was. An absolute instant classic. That might be the name of this video because it's true, right? You talk about an instant classic. This is it. Wow. That was incredible, though. I'm wore out. Right? Like, that game will take every bit out of you. I mean, that was just amazing. That's how you fight, right? That is how you fight right there. What a game for both teams. Listen, firm handshakes, helmets off to that South Alabama team. They almost beat me with my Kentucky Wildcats in College Football 25, a game I'll never forget. They might have won that game, actually, now that I think about it. And then they almost beat us today in Marshall. That team is tough. Their offensive line is the best out there. You know, it wouldn't be a gamer ability football series without a huge clock management issue, right? That's not on me, though. I didn't think it was going to run off still. Why would it? We're trying to win the game, not run out the clock. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Head coach Ryan Gamer, it turns out, was by the ref calling a timeout, and Jerry was screaming at the ref timeout. No timeout. So, yeah, a lot of controversy there on the sideline there. So, yeah, it's the story I'm going with. Let's go into recruiting here in Week 8. If we would have lost that because of it, you all would have never let me live it down. You're still not going to let me forget about it, right? Trust me, I know. But if we would have lost that game, like, it was such good clock management up to that point, right? We locked in Carlos Villanueva, our quarterback of the future, 3-star. We locked in Loudermilk. I think we might have gave Villanueva way too much money, but it is what it is. We can't take it back now. Leo Benchawol, we're a 2-star, and we're giving 5 NIL, and he's a Marshall Thundering Herd. So now there's a lot of 1-stars on here. We know this is the 4-star we just added, and we are number 2. Should we tell them, yeah, we almost beat Notre Dame? And they're going to say almost, right? That's true. Now, 235 NIL. Oh, I forgot about that. That's too much. We're not, no, they already have an offer. He didn't have any offers before. We're going to remove him from the list. There ain't no way. And this is a receiver we added on. We've done 2 weeks of sending the house now. Nothing, right? He's like, no, I don't think I'm going to be a Thundering Herd. So, okay. He wants to be a Minnesota Golden Gopher. So Benji wants to be here at Marshall. Philip wants to be at Marshall. All these 1-stars love us. And all we're doing is just looking at their social media. Some of them are paying a little bit of money. The right tackle, we can get more hours now. We might as well. As we removed 2 players that we were sitting the house on. I just hope we have a big transfer portal. At the end of year 1 of the Purdue Dynasty, we had the best transfer portal imaginable. I mean, it was insane. Wait. Why? He went to Vandy? Okay, Jamie Cruz. He said, I want to be at Marshall. A lot of 1-stars want to be at Marshall. 2-stars says no. Okay, we have 160 hours. Let's go find maybe. I don't actually know what to do now. It might be worth just saving our budget for the transfer portal. Because, I mean, we might be able to find the cheapest 3-star that's maybe a forgotten 3-star. Maybe. Hunter. There's a fullback. Fullback we could change positions to, you know? Maybe. Is it only punters and kickers? And no, kickers are expensive. Yeah, let's go after a fullback then. I mean, the best available fullback rank-wise is this right here, 520. Not in the pipeline. Is the other in the pipeline? No. Deion Pitts. Okay. Add him to the list. What's the highest, like, other position player? There's Will, 95. That is a lot. And we want money for the transfer portal. Maybe we go after just the one we added. We have those 1-stars we can spend a little bit on. They're not really going to help us very much, but offer scholarship. Yeah, you give him any money, he loves it. So yeah. And we're going to send him a house. He's going to really want to be on the Thundering Herd after that. I would be shocked if we don't just skyrocket up his list. Now, we have 105 hours left. So maybe we go after maybe some more 2-stars that are cheap. There's definitely going to be some 2-stars that are free. And there's one on our pipeline. No offers anywhere else. And a pure power left edge rusher. What is the highest? Let's do this by rank. Oh, that cornerback still costs 0. Junior college junior. Would come in as a senior. I don't know about that. Transfer portal. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whoops. I guess we can go recommended here. Recommended that costs 0. Tight end. Pure blocker. No. A center pass protector. Yes. We know we need an entire new secondary, so yeah. maybe cornerback. Cornerback. And free safety. What's that? Who's this tight end? Gritty possession. Could have sure hands. 6'5". Add him to the list. We'll need a tight end. We have 2 of them leaving this year. So we're just going to go here. Give an offer. So I don't think we need to we can give them more money later. I don't think we give any NIL right now. I think we just focus on hours with these. And we're just going to move the hours around. Maybe let's do 25 each to start. You know, this recruiting class is turning out fairly decent. I mean, we don't expect to have something spectacular right now, but yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. Center and two defensive players. We know we need defensive players. And then the junior college sophomore, he's going to come in. Probably, he might be able to start. You never know. Maybe he comes in as a junior college. He would be a junior next year. He might come in and dominate. Listen, anything can happen. You never know, but we need to move these up the list here. I'm not going to remove all those 1 stars because we might still be able to lock them in. Because we have a couple offers out on some of them, and they don't have anybody else going after them. The 1 stars are easy to get. I mean, as they should be for us right now, because we're a good team in the Sun Belt. We're having a great season. Right now, we're sitting with a 5-2 record. And yeah, we've had to fight for every bit of that. On to the weekly advance though, but every week has been a fight. This season is one we're never going to forget. It's been awesome. Thank you all for being a part of this great series. It's just been an absolute blast. And that game was stressful. What an event. I mean, we thought we were kicking a field goal to win a game, and well, we did it. Verbal commit from Khalid Morinci from Ohio. Love that. And another verbal commit, Daryl Sadler from Bowling Green, a 2-star right tackle. That's nice. We're getting the recruits now with these wins. Our athletic director loves us right now. I would hope so. Next up, Old Dominion on the road with a 100% chance of rain. October 31st matchup here in week 9. We are actually getting very close to the end of our first season. That is crazy to think about already. We have 5 games left, right? Wow. What a year it's been. Let's take a look at these 2 teams here. So, wow. We have the way better offense and defense. Yeah, we do not. I mean, they don't have a good defense either, but our defense does not look good. I think we can all agree on that one. So let's go into the weekly advance here. And wait, weekly advance. I meant practice. What did I do? Yeah, weekly advance. If I tried to get to the next week already, right? Carlos Del Rio is not practicing. No, he's not practicing. Give him the entire. Wait, you can give him. What's the difference between? Does that mean week off means like not play at all? No. Is that what that means? We just want no practice. He doesn't ever practice. Oh, I accidentally skipped it. Sometimes you double tap X there, you skip it. I wanted to see who was in the zone. I would assume that Carlos Del Rio is going to start the next game with a little bit of low composure. He did that last game, I think. So yeah, back on the road next week. It's been nice to be in Marshall. Our fans got a show, I tell you that. I'm sure they were nervous. How could you not be? But what an episode. Thank you all so much for all the support on this one and for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series, so make sure you check them out. Down linked in the video description, many of the other series. And then also we have more college football with the Road to Glory series, so check out that one. It's been awesome. And even more on my second channel, Gamer Ability 2, link in the description to that. But I'll see you next time, and as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.